Today is part 2 of the installation of how to do things. Today we are going to be showing you how to hook up, cut a ceiling tile for a 70-volt speaker system in a business office. The things you will need: a drill, a screwdriver, a piece of wood 23 3/4 by 23 3/4, and a router. Alright, the first thing you'll want to do is get your jig, measure from your tip to the edge of your plate. And whatever that is, you need to add that to whatever size hole you want your speaker cut out to be in your acoustical ceiling. Therefore, you'll end up with a hole like this. I actually only need a 7-inch hole, but this is 10 1/4 because of my addition here. So what you do is, you get your ceiling tile. I'm laying it face down on top of a trash can. It works out really nice. You take your board, set it on top of it, get it nice and square on all sides. This board is the same size as the ceiling tile, so you'll know if you're square. You then take your router, and if you grab it low, you'll have more control than trying to do it up here. So grab it low. Run it around your pattern there. And that's why you have the trash can, because your stuff will fall in the trash can. And then you clean up your edges, and there you have it. There's your hole for your speaker. Now what I've been doing, in turn, we made 1/4 inch Luan with the same size hole. So what I've been doing is I put my, let me see here. I put this piece of my router jig pattern down, which is the big hole. Then you put your 1/4 inch Luan down, get it centered, and then you take your ceiling tile face up and put it over that. And again, make sure you're nice and straight, and your 2 holes should line up. You then take your speaker, which these have an adjustment on it. So you flip it over to 70 volt, right there, and then we're going with 2.5 watts. So we turn it to that setting. Now these have little ears on the back. So you'll set that in your hole. You know, everything's nice and centered. Then this is where your drill comes into play. Now be careful, you don't want to slip off and poke your cone. On the lowest setting possible, you just screw it in there until you feel it bite. Don't over tighten it. Okay, once you have that done, you take your drill and you snap it into place. And there you go. There is your speaker for your 70-volt system. The purpose of the plywood is so your ceiling tiles won't sag because of the weight of the speaker.